We're in the chat screen now.
Neat.
Let me
I
get
need to mute stream now, though, so that I don't hear myself.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Cool.
Let me add an existing Amelia to this. She's really big now.
What up?
I'm just gonna keep you really big for now.
I'm a very close talker.
That could make you bigger.
Just thick. I'm just wide now.
Yeah. Welcome to the stream, whoever's here. We're gonna be doing a very special game tonight.
Very special.
It is. Amelia knows nothing about it, so she can't really comment on the specialness, but I'm
It's a
about
very
to.
special game. That's what I know.
Yeah.
That is my whole opinion so far.
Yeah. So, this is a type of game that is basically a choose-your-own-adventure novel. And it happens to be, like, the basis for the sequel to Chrono Trigger before they even did that. But what's really, really special about this is, on Digital Dojo, we love to meditate on the games we play and appreciate them in very cool ways. That was not very eloquent of me to say, but...
No, but it's okay.
It
we got
started
the
out
point
eloquent.
across.
Yeah. But what's cool about this game is that it's never gotten an official release outside of the time that it was... Basically, it was released on the internet. Back in the early days of online gaming in the 90s, technically this is a satellite game. This is a game you would download over satellite, and it's a limited time affair. And so what happened back in the day on the Super Famicom is you'd have a tool called the Satellaview. And the Satellaview is a satellite service that you download games from. And this is one of the games that was on for like one of the months or whatever. I think you could like save a game on a cartridge if you really wanted to like play it again. But this is a very special thing because it's archived media and there's no way to play it outside of emulation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really important effort. And what's doubly important is that, I mean, I know this English patch is from 2005, but I do want to thank Demi Force and his team for actually putting this into English for us, because it preserves a whole part of gaming history that may have never been found, potentially. And a lot of people can experience it now worldwide. So that's really cool. We were going to do this through Parsec and have Amelia control the story, but I think I'm just gonna refer to her on the situations that come up, and we can just like, I'll press the A button on whatever choice you want, baby.
It's time.
All right. It is time. It's 5 minutes past the time. So
wow,
yeah.
making us late.
Hey, this is the introduction time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Making us late.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Making
Let's
us
just go.
late right off the bat.
Let's go, bitch. All right.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Do you want to start the narration, by the way?
Sure, I can do that.
All right, let's do that.
I currently cannot see and or hear anything.
Okay, it's a black screen, right?
Yeah.
It would not be a black screen soon.
No,
you see
it is not a
2003,
black screen.
2005 Squaresoft Demi Force? Okay.
Yes. It was then that I opened the notebook and my mother had that my mother had given me. She said she found it while cleaning out the closet. Crumbling and covered with dust, it turned out to be the diary of my long-lost grandfather.
I'll do the old man voice. Do you still remember how we first met all of our adventures since. It all seems like such a dream nowadays. You were a piece of star that fell from the sky. The Music Man. Music Man.
Music Man.
The Music Man. Whenever I want to return to those days long gone, close my eyes and whisper your name into the evening sky. Kid. Kid. By the way, can you do a Cockney accent?
Maybe?
Okay.
I don't know.
Kid is Cockney.
I would need to hear a Cockney accent.
Look at how freaking beautiful that is. Kid. Hey, kid! I'm getting the chills, dude. Are you ready, kid? I know you're anxious, but stay on your toes. This is you.
Cockney, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. I missed it entirely. I choked. Come on, Miguel. That bastard Lynx is gonna get what he deserves. Say your prayers. Not that it'll do you any good.
I like that.
Gotta flex my voice acting.
Yeah, this is a voice acting flex right now.
Yeah.
Radical Dreamers, Les Trésors Interdits. 1996, Square.
That's a triangle.
Yeah,
Then why is it called square?
it's half a triangle. Oh, I gotta press a button, I guess, here.
Sorry.
Do we... Oh wow, this is localization as heck. You want...
Le text speed?
less slow? Oh.
Le normal.
Yeah, le normal, because we're a slow reader. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Jade the Wolf VTuber in my chat!
Oh my god.
Let me move that chat screen over a bit. Here we go. Yeah, le normal is gonna be good. Welcome, Jade.
Le normal. Hello, Jade.
Start? Yeah.
Okay.
You ready for story time?
Yeah. Who is this?
I don't know. But we can decide who it is. I guess
Okay.
me?
Okay, you can go.
Because we have the power of the A button now, we're not on the title screen anymore.
Yeah. I gotcha.
This game uses the A button, everybody. Boy, did her information help. I thought the perimeter's counterspell would be quite a problem. Oh. Oh, that was Kid.
Kid's braid sways gently from side to side in the cool nighttime breeze. So far, there's no quotes here, so I'm assuming this is still
Yeah, it's narration.
So
yeah.
far, we've managed to slip through the magical shield network undetected and sneak into Lynx's domain. Still, this inner region can make for some pretty rough travel.
Thanks for coming by, Jenna.
Kid, Miguel, and I comprise this party of 3. I can read. It's something about this font makes it really tricky for me to read.
Yeah. We're a compromised party.
We're a compromised party.
I'll read this one. It's been something like 3 years since Kid and I met. Back then, I was a drifter, wandering wherever my music led me. I'm a rock star. During my stay in the remote town of Egeoria. Egeoria. Yeah. I ended up running into a girl who later joined me, leading to the beginning of all this. That girl was Kid.
Oh, I probably should have done a female accent for Kid then.
It's okay. We're learning.
We're learning, we're learning.
Kid is a thief, of course.
Of
Not,
course.
not even 17 years old. Already, she's widely renowned as a top professional. To make matters worse, she's cute, devilishly stylish, has a sparkling personality. And boy, can she cook. Sorry, I did that wrong. Can she cook? And if you ask her, that is. Go for it.
Well, to be completely honest, she has her share of problems as well. She likes to think of herself as a kind of Robin Hood, stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, but that's not the case. At times, her sharp tongue can get the best of her, viciously lashing out at anyone who stands in the way. She exaggerates every other word and sometimes lies outright. And for listening to other people, well, forget it. When it comes to money, well, I've never met anyone greedier in my life. Her relentless pursuit of wealth is ironic, considering she's a nomad, like me. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too hard on her. She has her good points, too. She can really shine sometimes when she wants to.
I'll continue. Glancing back over my shoulder, I notice a silhouette silently emerging from the grove. McGill. This associate of Kid's is known to us only as McGill of the Shadows. I know next to nothing about him except for the fact that he somehow knew Kid before I came into the picture. A high-glass magician of some sort. He looks to be about 30. Usually keeps to himself, though. The top half of his face is covered with a mask, at all times. I've never seen what he really looks like. At times, it seems as though I'm hanging around someone from another world. Traveling with this pack is definitely an interesting experience. Kid's quiet about her past, too. But it's like I know her entire life story compared to how little I know about McGill. From time to time, I find myself wondering who he is, where he came from, and so on. I ask Kid, but I get the impression she knows as little about him as I do. Okay, go for it.
You might be wondering how did I end... You might be wondering, how did I end up where I am now?
How did I end up here?
Well, there's a lot of reasons, I suppose.
You may find yourself on a bridge with flowing water in the background. Jenna says McGill, taking those COVID precautions seriously.
Yeah, we're in a mask at all times. I guess you could say that life doesn't always go how you plan.
If you don't get any lemons, that is.
Suddenly, Kid comes to an abrupt stop. Seems someone wants to say hello. Out of a nearby thicket, two shimmering eyes catch my attention. Whatever it is, it's staring at me silently. After a few moments, a few more pairs of eyes appear. They seem to be surveying the area. Oh, hi there. A deep feline growl breaks the uncomfortable silence, and I realize we're being hunted by a pack of feral cats. A few of the figures slowly approach from behind the trees. I look behind me, only to see they're already encircled us.
Also, I think right now, just because we're gonna get immersed in this, do you want to set a timer? Because I know you have to...
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. So we're at the 30-minute mark now.
Okay, I'll set
So you can do hour and a half.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Boop. A few more slowly creep in, now totaling about 10. Chills run down my spine. In a daze, I clumsily unsheath my knife, grasping it tightly as I bite my lip. Kid stands ready, with an air of composure. Composure. Careful, mate. These buggers are probably rabid.
The growling increases, now a constant rumble all around us. Their yellow eyes shimmer like jack-o'-lanterns, while saliva is drips from their... Their saliva is drips. I'm just gonna continue.
Mm-hmm.
The middle one's stomach gurgles as its eyes widen, fixed directly on me. That's you.
Oh, bugger. Looks like we ain't getting out of this one without a fight. Probably should have run that with a little bit more energy.
What will we do? Attack?
What will we
Magic.
do? Attack!
Defend?
Magic. Attack!
Okay. I slash viciously at a nearby cat. Startled, it leaps back with incredible reflexes. I stay my ground, not getting any closer to the beast. Hearing a howl, I know I've hit my mark. Licking its wounds, the animal recovers after a moment of pain. I ready my knife. My knife. Waiting for the next chance to attack. Now it's my knife.
Sergey? Surge?
Surge.
Surge, behind you.
I turn around to see that I'm face to face with a pair of those ravenous yellow eyes. What do I do?
Defend!
You read.
In desperation, I raise my arms in a cross, guarding my face. The beast catapults onto me, throwing me down and pinning me to the ground. Jesus Christ, I thought it was a fucking cat. I scream from the bottom of my lungs. I feel sharp jaws clamp down on my skin. The beast straddles my body. Its teeth are now sinking deeply into shut the fuck up into my arm. My blood staining its fur as it growls. The pain is unbearable.
Oh yeah, I bet it is.
Just stop. I do everything in my power to struggle and break free, but the jaws are like an iron trap, gnawing and ripping the flesh deeper and deeper with every passing second.
Deeper and deeper.
Whoa! What was that?
Oh, I'll tell you what it was.
All of a sudden, the cat is hurled off of me, thrown backwards by some incredible force. It cowers in a heap away behind a tree, with a gaping hole in its belly. It roars helplessly.
Excuse me.
I looked up to see Kid standing behind me, her knife dripping with blood. Squeezing the wound on my arm, I rise to my feet, excuse me.
Alright, I'll start. I take a deep breath and try to lighten my grip on the knife, now slippery with sweat. Then out of nowhere, a kid flashes across my field of vision, landing a direct hit onto a cat beside me. The cat screeches in pain as Kid pins it to the ground, stomping it, kicking it with all her rage. Damn! Animal abuse. Without a moment's delay, she boots the animal up underneath its jaw. Moves no more. All of a sudden, the crazed atmosphere gives way to a war cry behind me. I whip around to see McGill's Inferno spell. Do you want to give us a good war cry? That's really good. I whip around to see McGill's Inferno spell setting a cat's head ablaze. Whoa!
Jesus
it jumps
Christ.
up, screeching and howling in madness before running away wildly. In confusion, it runs directly into a tree and knocks itself out cold.
Dumbass.
Jenna says, Hodor! I look around and see that only one of the pack hasn't been taken care of yet. As Kid and I start to close in on the beast, it bolts, fearing for its life.
Well, that was some workout, don't you think, mate?
Coming towards me as she tends to her own arm. I take a deep breath as I look around, trying not to step on too many of those bodies. I'll admit I was a little worried back there at times, but nothing too serious happened. I tried talking to McGill, despite knowing how he'll react. Are you alright? With an expressionless face, he looks down at me blankly. Okay, who's gonna be McGill?
I want to be Miguel.
You do? Okay.
You need not worry about me.
Wow. The affection is just overflowing from that guy.
Wow.
Alright, you wanna start reading?
However, I probably shouldn't start complaining now. We've still got a long way to go. We haven't even set foot in the Viper's Manor yet.
Oh, it's a manor? Shit. I said it was a
guess.
castle earlier.
kid glances over at me, seeming eager as ever, ready to tackle what's next. Are you gonna hang around? Are you gonna hang around here all night, or what, mate? No way.
No way, let's go. Okay.
Hey, come here. Trying to ignore my aches and pains, I head over towards Kid. Good job back there, mate. She comes closer. I can see the reflection of the moon in her eyes. She gives me a warm, comforting smile. But come on. I can't just stand around all night. There's treasure waiting to be found. I'm still lost in her eyes as she stares.
Yeah.
Miguel continues behind her without a hitch.
I think you conveyed that emotion pretty well.
I think I did too, actually.
Yeah.
I hurry to catch up behind the two. In a place like this, getting separated would be a bad idea.
Whoa. Let's split up, gang.
Reggie? We continue to make our way through this natural labyrinth of wood and rocks. Somewhere, quietly waiting within this huge forest, Viper Manor beckons us. Deep within lies the treasure we've come for.
My labyrinth of wood.
Lord Nyx, as he's formally known, is an aristocrat who governs the
Aegionia? Aegiona? Wait, is that an R?
It looks like an R.
Regionia.
Regiona.
Regina.
He's an aristocrat who governs the Vagina Outlands.
Head canon. It's Regina now.
It's Regina.
It's Regina now.
Regiona. The Regiona Outlands.
Nope, it's Regina.
Regina.
That's what it is.
Governs
For our
the
playthrough specifically.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
Okay.
Let me try it. Can I take it from the top?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Lord Nyx, as he's formally known, is an aristocrat who governs the Regina Outlands. From the way Kid talks, he's apparently an old adversary of hers.
I just wanna, before we get in too deep, Lord Lynx is his name.
Uh-huh. What did I say?
You said Nyx, like the night
Shit.
goddess. It's okay.
Yep. You're right. You're right.
Alright.
I can just see an X and assume it's Nyx.
Alright. Tonight, our goal is Lord Lynx's most prized possession, a scarlet jewel known as the Frozen Flame. TM. Besides being priceless, some say this beautiful stone harbors some sort of mystical power. They say many people have sought after the flame, but none have been victorious in stealing it. Viper Manor has claimed many lives, but we will succeed. We pride ourselves on making the impossible possible. Besides, the way Kid talks about Lynx sometimes sounds like she's got an awfully personal vendetta against him.
An awful person.
She's got an awful person.
Just a horrible person.
She's just a horrible person. We can't lose. We've come too far to lose. And so, after having spent countless hours crossing this dreary, lonesome forest, aka Labyrinth of Wood, the silhouette of a towering mansion finally comes into view through the trees. How are you liking this music so far?
It's good.
Yeah. And the visuals?
Also good.
Yeah.
Oh, we made it! Kid. Your days are numbered, whoever my old adversary is. For God's
Thanks.
name, I hit my head once or twice.
Okay. Is that gonna be headcanon now?
Yup.
Alright, we're in. We are fully immersed now.
I am 100% taking creative liberties with these characters you've given me control over.
Oh yeah. We quickly made our move. Oh, do you wanna...
No, you can go.
Okay. I mean, you could take it after the comma.
Sure. I'll take it after the comma.
Okay, and then I'll take it after the period? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. I'll take it after the next comma.
Alright,
Just
cool.
every punctuation.
Yeah. We quickly made our... Quickly... Fuck! Can't say quickly. We quickly make our move.
Quietly dashing from behind the thicket,
Once at the mansion wall,
we creep stealthily along the perimeter.
searching for an entry point. We're not gonna continue that, right?
No.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. After a short while, we come upon a terrace near a garden, which looks relatively inviting.
I gotta turn my fan on.
Were
You're not gonna hear it. I swear to God, you're not gonna hear it.
weren't.
Weren't. Okay. Yeah.
Doesn't look like there are any guards on patrol. Still, the mansion gives off this strange, sort of morbid feeling. It's quiet as death. Miguel gazes up at the towering fortress.
We can enter into the west wing from here. There's no need to look elsewhere.
I think that's a great McGill voice.
Thank you.
Especially what I know about him.
Okay, let's go, Kid says, jumping over the terrace handrail.
It's actually pronounced Handrel?
Handrail? Yeah, my mistake.
No. No, it's not. I'm kidding.
Halt! Shouts Miguel from behind, staring at Kid.
Our goal is the frozen flame, not vengeance on Lord Lynx. Remember this, kid.
Aye, no prob, she says, glancing over her shoulder. Ain't gonna be nothing to it, like taking candy from a baby. We'll be out of here before that slimy rat knows what hit him. Yeah, you low down good for nothing bastard, I'll make you pay.
There
She
she
goes
goes again.
Come on, I'm getting tired of waiting around.
She yells before bolting into the mansion. I'll take over.
Okay.
I'm just kind of finding the natural stopping points. If that's okay.
No, you're fine, I just always think it's gonna be the end of a phrase. And
Yeah.
it's always like in the middle of the phrase.
Yeah. McGill shakes his head in silence. As I chase after Kid, already deep inside. Damn, she fast.
She going.
She's so fast.
She's so fast.
Oh my gosh, I
My
love her.
grandson is so fast.
The darkness engulfs me.
The darkness engulfs him.
The darkness.
The darkness.
Passages extend to the left and right. Wherever we turn, darkness awaits. Let's try the right passage. How about the left passage?
Let's try the right passage.
You know in Nintendo games left is always right, but I won't argue with you.
Let's try the right passage.
As though we're inside a gigantic snake. The passageway twists and turns, stretching deeper and deeper into the mansion.
Steve Irwin, is that you?
We now stand in almost complete and utter darkness. Just a trace of moonlight. A trance of moonlight. I want the moon to, like, trance at me.
Yeah. At you.
Like, you just... yeah, tweet at the moon. Hey, yo, trance at me. And you walk outside on your porch and you just look up and it's like... has,
I wonder if the moon has a Twitter.
shades on them. Yo, I would love that.
Someone
I'm
make
gonna
a
be
Twitter for the
crescent
moon.
phase tonight. Okay. Just a trace of moonlight manages to illuminate the path. I stop for a moment and realize it's now completely silent. I feel as though we're being watched silently. You already said that. By every single being in this dreadful house.
You already said.
Taking a deep breath, I move on. I thought the game crashed. I was like, "Ugh!" Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. And I set my foot down slyly. The one. I just forgot how to read for a second. With the stealth of a cat, yet so valiantly composed, Kid follows behind in stride, drifting in and out of the shadows. The macabre figure of Miguel looks out from behind.
Just my light real quick. There we go.
The Weaver of Fate has surely by now taken notice of us, cradling us carefully in her arms.
Like that. I like that line.
Yeah.
You know what also I like?
I don't know.
Labyrinth of Wood.
We make our way down the dimly lit passageway. After a few moments, we come to an old, dusty door on the right. Kid quietly presses her ear up against the door. Quiet as a church mouse. No one's there, mate.
In the door. Keep going down the hallway. Head back towards the terrace.
Open the door.
So you can imagine there's a few paths in this game if you want to complete it.
Mm-hmm. What's with all this junk? Must be a storeroom or something. Bad end. Seems like the inner mechanics of a clock tower. However, the gears look old and rusted, and the cogs are spinning randomly without connecting up with their proper teeth. I doubt the clock's still in use today. The room seems to be currently used as a storage area. A large object catches my attention, off in a far corner of the room. It's too dark over there to see what it is, though.
Do not touch anything out of the ordinary.
Miguel says abruptly, sending a sudden shock down my spine. However, just as he says this, I see Kid emerge from the shadows, dragging a large object out into the middle of the room. It's a large antique sword of some kind.
We've got no use for that old thing, kid. All it'll do is slow us down. Besides, we probably wouldn't get much money for it.
I reckon it's worth a lot to the right buyer, like an antique collector or somebody. Sulking, Kid quietly lays the sword down. You can go.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
what do you want? I look around, startled. That was definitely not any of our voices. Kid and Miguel take position, focusing their attention until the source of the voice. Who's there? Oh, it's an old person. Ah, Leon Darktech. Thank you for making it to the stream. I hope you enjoy this story.
Leon.
A figure suddenly appears out of the darkness. It seems to be a short, old woman with a large hood over her head. Although fully covered,
Several one-eyed bats.
it's obvious. Obviously, she's fucking old, okay?
Ah, it's just some old hag.
Kid says. McGill's sharp gaze on the woman remains unchanged, however. Yeah, I know. I was looking at my screen,
Uh-huh.
and I was thinking, like, I need to change some settings on it.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do that really quick. Thank you for the follow. One sec.
Do you want me to read while you're doing that?
Okay. What an energetic young lady. You haven't come here this late in the evening to drop in on some friends, I imagine. important to get like the eh and like the roll in it, like
You
the.
have to get the.
You know, people are supposed to fall asleep to this stream.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
I glance at Kid.
Perhaps you have some score to settle with Master Lynx.
My heart jumps. This is definitely not good. Will she warn the rest of them about us? Tell the truth? Play dumb? Pretend not to have heard her?
Pretend not to have heard her.
Huh? What was that? Sorry, I'm hard of hearing. Sure is a nice moon out tonight, huh?
Please, don't mistake me for someone who is fooled easily. Now I won't be asking you again. Do you plan to go up against the...
I read the second option. Do you plan to go up against the master? Are we choosing the second option?
Continue pissing her off. That's such a funny option. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Select
okay.
that.
Are you calling me a liar? Well,
Oh wait, sorry. That was like not the old lady. It's okay.
all right then. I apologize if I was rude. It's just that Viper Manor has seen more than a few unwelcome guests over the years. Surely you can understand my apprehension. I hope the rest of your stay is an enjoyable one.
Hissing these words, the old woman's figure melts into thin air, vanishing without a trace. Ma'am? Kid and I glance at each other. It's a waste of time to stay here any longer. Let's search some... Oh, that's you.
It's a waste of time to stay here any longer. Let's search somewhere else.
Says McGill, as though nothing happened. Yeah, I've had enough of this place. Alright. Passageways to the right and left. This is the same text, I believe. Yeah.
Proceed to the right. Proceeding ahead on the path, we continue to a staircase going up, and a firm-looking set of doors on the left.
From looking set of what?
Doors?
Okay. You paused when you said set of, so I was wondering if you were
I couldn't
imagining
find
something
the
else,
next
or,
word with my eyes. No, I literally
Oh.
couldn't find the next word.
you know, well, okay.
There better be treasure in here. The smell of gold's thick in the air, mate. Go inside.
Yeah?
Just like I thought. Locked. Kid says after jiggling the handle, frustrated. She kicks the door. This might slow us down, but it sure as bloody hell won't keep us out. Well, unless we find the key, there's nothing we can do, kid. Let's get to it then. I bet Link's got it stashed up in his room somewhere. The bastard.
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 Unable to do anything, we look elsewhere. Proceed ahead to the stairs.
Ooh, we got animation.
With the kid in the lead, we ascend the narrow staircase.
Those stairs freak me out, man.
They've got big liminal space energy.
Yeah.
The cracked stone stairs seem to endlessly twist upward. It feels like we're
it's
heading
a
up.
GIF.
Feels like we're heading up to a scaffold to be executed. Atop the staircase, an old but solid door waits for us, silently. This damp place fills me with a feeling of dread. There's a faint voice coming from the other side of this door, Kid says. I fear the worst.
Maybe we should check somewhere else. Oh, I don't know who's voicing Surge.
I don't know either. Who did we decide?
I mean, I'm not really voicing anybody else.
I guess you're right. You should do Surge. I think I just say words when I see them in front of
Yeah,
me.
I mean, it's hard to tell when Surge is talking to,
Yeah, sorry.
because
Go
he's
ahead.
got, like, silent protagonist energy.
He does.
Even though I've never seen his face, so... maybe we should check somewhere else, I say.
What's the matter? You chicken? She says while glancing at me, but I can tell by the sound of her voice that she isn't feeling much better about this than I am. There's something wrong about this place. We all know it.
Ooh.
Open the door.
Okay.
I'm one for making poor decisions.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta see all the choices, right?
Yeah. It's a small room. One you'd find in a stone tower. It's empty. I can't find a single window anywhere in it. What the hell,
The
kind of
hell
room?
kind of room? Oh,
God damn
I don't
it.
know.
I always think it's kid.
I think it's Kid too. I think it's Kid.
Oh, what the hell kind of room is this? Although she's trying to hide it, I notice a shiver running down Kid's spine.
There may be something of use here. Let us search more closely.
Miguel says quietly.
That's your quiet voice, McGill?
You really think we'll find something here?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do. Search the room closely, but remain quiet.
Nice Resident Evil energy. You want me to take over?
Yeah, go ahead.
Kid proceeds to the middle of the room while I examine the walls and floor. The walls and the floor.
Walls.
The stone floor is filled with countless scratches, covered by splotches of a dry, dark ink. Hey, McGill, would you come over here, please? Something is carved into the wall here. I think it's an inscription of some sort. We're definitely like Adventure Andy.
Yeah. Definitely.
McGill kneels down in front of the wall and examines the writing. Looking closer at it, it appears to be written in blood.
Indeed. This text has been worn down with age. Most of it is unreadable. Here's what I can make out. Won't la longer. Did see dragoons ni he enchant so order to proof.
I don't know if he was the one saying that or...
I don't either. I kind of
it-
didn't notice the
It's
quotes.
okay.
That was
I
my
think
bad.
it's really funny. I like to imagine McGill kind of losing his composure over it.
I like to imagine he's like he speaks in the same, like, it just cuts off. Like he's speaking into a Discord call, but his mic keeps clipping, so it's like "Won't la ma unger it see the good."
Leon says covered in jam. Alright, well, I think that's a pretty clear indication of what we, without any warning, the door slams shut. We stand up, taken by surprise. And suddenly a low rumbling starts to fill the room with this sweet battle music.
What's happening? Kid shouts, looking around frantically.
What's that above us? Uh-oh.
Oh, it spikes. Good.
They're coming pretty close. Do we get a choice? Oh, okay. What's now? There's no time to lose. Try to stop the ceiling, break through the wall, try to ram the door.
Trying to ram the door.
Kid flies like an arrow, ramming against the door. Her small body bounces back. The door is far too heavy.
Bollocks!
McGill streaks across the room like a hurricane, dashing against solid oak. The door creaks, but holds tight. My turn. I ram into the door with all my strength. Arg! A heavy shock shoots through my body, but the door doesn't budge an inch. The rumbling continues to get louder and louder, reminding us of the rusty blades eager to greet us.
Serge, Miguel, come on, together!
The three of us start to ram against the door simultaneously with all our strength. The door hinge gives, we stumble outside, barely escaping certain death. Behind us, we hear the gut-wrenching sounds of the blades meeting the stone floor. I watch the morbid scene in a daze, gasping huge breaths of air. Finally, the grinding sound fades away. It seems the ceiling has stopped. Kid?
Shit. Damn that Lynx. Toying with us like that.
So, this is the torture chamber. Oh,
So, this is the torture chamber. I wonder how many of the... No, it's definitely an A. How many of the Acacia Dragoons it has claimed.
McGill still can't get over the fact that he, can't read.
I can't. I don't know how to read.
Why did you call me over here?
My name... Hi, I'm Miguel. I'm 46 years old, and I never fucking learned how to read.
I like how he has the slight southern drawl.
Yeah.
Leon said earlier, eager to greet you? Are the spikes trying to be polite? Yeah.
Yeah, they just want to give you a hug.
Huggy.
The spikes are just like, we'll watch this.
So he's talking about Acacia Dragoons. Who? I ask.
The Acacia Dragoons. They were once an elite force, serving General Viper, a powerful man who used to rule the western territory of
Uh-oh.
Gerbils. They were defeated more than 10 years ago, by the way, the very hands of Lord Lynx. By the looks of things, we have apparently found their resting place.
Hey, who cares? Says the kid as she stands up. Generals and knights and everything. It sounds like some old bedtime story. Miguel shrugs his shoulders in silence as we start down the stairs, eager to get away from this awful place.
Alright.
With Kid leading the way, we descend the stairs. At the bottom of the staircase, a quiet, sturdy-looking door stands on the right. The hallway also continues on ahead, which will take us back to the terrace. Open the door, proceed to the terrace, or turn around.
So this is the door that we couldn't get into.
Yeah, probably go back to the terrace then.
We need that sword.
After a little while, we come to a door on the left. The terrace lies ahead. Open the door.
Yeah. I think this is where the sword was? Yeah.
The room is quiet except for the sounds of the gears. There's no sign of the hooded lady anywhere.
Hello?
Hello, hello!
My...
Well, If you're not here, say so, you old hag.
The silence is deafening.
Sorry, I liked that line.
Yeah.
This is a waste of time. We should be investigating elsewhere.
Says McGill, turning on his heel. We follow him out. Okay, well, I thought the sword was in there. I guess
It
they
was
don't.
in there.
They didn't catch on to the fact that that thing kind of was sort of talking about an ancient sword. Unless it's the wrong one. All right, where do we go?
Head to the right? Didn't we just come from the right?
We came from the right.
Okay, then not the right. Then the terrace, I guess.
Ooh. For a short while, the terrace comes into view on the left. The cool evening air trickles in through the doorway, giving me a subtle reassurance.
Why don't we proceed through the hallway?
After a while, the path splits into three directions. To the left is a descending staircase, while the path on the right extends into darkness. Another passageway lies ahead. Leon says, I want a cool sword.
Goes to proceed to forward.
Proceed ahead.
Proceed ahead.
We continue through the passageway. After a while, we arrive at a beautifully decorated set of double doors.
Enter.
Mm-hmm.
This seems to be Viper Manor's ballroom. Beautiful decorative ornaments rest on a large table in the center of the huge hall. Rows of huge pillars line up on both sides, adorned with sculptures of birds and various other animals. At the far end of the room sits a gigantic organ taking up the entirety of the wall. Its pitch-black aura beckons us.
Did we mention it's huge?
Perhaps it's a little big. A countless number of candles provide a soft, flickering luminescence to the room. Everything around us shimmers in the dim candlelight. Various portraits have been hung high up on the walls, depicting all sorts of well-dressed people. From what I can gather, they're high-quality oil paintings. They all have similar sort of morbid gaze in their eyes, though. Who could these be? Lynx's relatives, maybe? Of these, a portrait of a young lady in a pink dress catches my eye. Wait, what was that? I swear she just looked...
Yeah.
I had all the words just in the wrong order.
You got it.
Come on, Serge. Time to put away the ghost stories. It's just my imagination acting up again, I tell myself. It was probably a trick of the light, caused by a flickering candle or something. The oil's glossy finish distorted the image for a second or two. Yeah, that's what happened. But I don't know. This room's bloody strange. Kid sees it too. She has to have seen it.
I suggest we look elsewhere.
Miguel says suddenly. Kid and I offer no objections. All of a sudden, a chilly wind blows past me. Not only that, but also a thick fog has started to accumulate all around us. We're in trouble. It swirls around us, faster and faster. After a few moments, it coagulates before me, forming into some sort of humanoid shape.
It's a poltergeist. Don't move.
His whispering does nothing but add to my increasing feelings of fear and dread. How are we supposed to fight something that doesn't even have a body? From beside me, a low voice starts to echo throughout the dim hallway. It's Miguel. He seems to be starting some sort of incantation. But what am I going to do with in the meantime? Ba-ba-ba-ba.
I
We're
didn't
doing
choose
that.
Damn. The game chose it for me.
Oh shit. Damn it, I don't know what to do. It's starting to draw closer. Oh no, it's coming faster and faster. My body begins to diffuse as it approaches, surrounding us in a thick haze. Oh, its body, not my body.
Yeah.
My body is diffusing. I'm starting to feel lightheaded. Suddenly, I feel incredibly tired. I open my eyes only to see that there's a chilling fog all around me. It must be starting to drain my life force. I've got to stop it before it sucks me dry. I knew you were gonna have a comment. I tried to dissipate the fog by waving my arms around, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Getting so tired. Cold air hits me as though I've been thrown into an ice-cold lake. Beyond the thick haze, I can now just barely make out the figures of Kid and Miguel. I'm getting more and more tired.
What? What do you think Kid has thick ankles, Surge? What? That was McGill?
That was Miguel.
What the heck is he mumbling about? Yeah. Wait, which one do we choose? Okay, I guess that one. It's choosing for us because it's like a QTE kind of thing.
I see.
I groan as I feel the life energy being drained from my body. Sanity unraveling. Where am I?
Surge, the cat's asleep.
Okay.
Anaconda.
Wait!
Wait, yeah, the last one.
It's
How
a
can you be so
34B.
sure?
I've been going through clothes one time I saw the tag. Ooh. Damn it, forgot Kid's here too. What the heck is going on?
What the hell's going on, man?
The cold air hits me as though I've been thrown into an ice cold lake. Beyond the thick haze, I can just now barely make out the figures of Kid and McGill. I'm getting more and more tired.
Don't
Okay,
you
we're
think
back to
Kid has thick
ankles.
ankles, Surge?
Let's see. Milk lemonade.
The middle one.
Okay. Oh, I think he's trying to like keep us sane by giving trying to do the right responses, maybe? I see.
I see.
I see. It's like a comedy routine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oof! Having Kid kick me in the back is more than enough to snap me out of these delusions.
Damn it, Surge. Bloody snap out of it.
Okay. I think I'm alright now. I groan as I feel the life energy being drained from my body. Sanity unraveling. Where am I? Okay. Cat is asleep.
Cat's
Okay.
asleep.
Okay.
I thought 34B was the right one.
Anaconda.
Anaconda.
Oh, Kid instantly, maybe it's a code. Kid instantly jumps back upon hearing this. Accidentally, she collides with the wall, falling down in the process. Getting up, she comes over and slaps me. What did I do?
Said the word anaconda, I guess.
Alright. The cold air hits me as though I've been thrown into an ice cold lake. Okay, same stuff. The game is wanting us to do something. One of those choices. Thick ankles. Okay. Can't tell if it's the poltergeist doing this or like it's actually a thing.
I don't know. Top one? No, we already did the top one.
Did we?
I think so.
Oh, suddenly I
Oh.
seem to snap out of it, realizing I'm not dead yet. Besides me, I see McGill standing completely still, holding the back of my neck as he chants. Then all of a sudden, a powerful-looking burst of energy shoots out from his other hand, blazing towards the poltergeist. A searing hot burst of psychic force brushes by my face, almost singeing me as it collides with the shrieking enemy. The apparition writhes about in the air, violently injured. It looks as though it's boiling over. Boiling all over. I realized I didn't post that last tweet in any of the self-promo things, but it's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, Serge, you still with us?
Realize someone's slapping me again and again. Slapping my ass over and over.
Oh my.
Kid! Dazed, I stumble back to my feet. All this magic is making me dizzy.
I had to counter the poltergeist attack directly through your body, Serge. You will survive.
Come on. What are we waiting around for? Kit stammers blankly.
Oh yeah. That was an interesting encounter.
Whew. You okay, mate?
Yeah, I'm not bad. I got some bruises here and there, but nothing too serious. You?
Oh, are you kidding? I kicked that thing's ass so bad, didn't even have time to say its prayers.
Yeah. We did pretty good back there, didn't we?
You got a thing or two to learn, but you're getting there, mate.
Kid's mischievous eyes sparkle as I glance at her for a moment in the dim moonlight. Set off down the corridor with her, ready for what's next.
Wait a sec. What's that?
I bend down and pick up a small leather sack. Looking inside, I find a small bottle filled with a clear liquid.
It's water!
Are you sure?
Go on, mate. You found it. You drink it.
Hesitantly gulp the potion.
Oh,
Oh, wow! I feel great. It's making my wounds heal as fast as lightning. Want some, kid? Oh, sorry, it's all gone. I don't know if that actually affects anything in here. It's just like a funny thing.
Yeah,
But that was a funny encounter.
that was a weird encounter.
Yeah. We leave the ballroom, heading back through the passageway. After a bit of walking, we come to a three-way split in the path. The right says stairs leading down, a narrow passageway on the left leads off into darkness. The path ahead will take us towards the terrace.
Head to the left.
Left. Head down the path. After a while, it ends at a stained wooden door.
Go in, of course.
I think that's Kid.
Guess this is his study. This huge room is faintly lit by the moonlight, shining in through a tall window in the back of in the back of the room stands a large, ornately decorated desk. Row after row of bookshelves house thousands of thick, dusty books. A painting is hung on the rear wall, sharing space with various exotic curios. Curios. It's a word
Like
I've never seen
Cheerios,
before.
but curious.
Yeah, of course. Examine the desk.
You okay over there?
I over and open the walk. I walk.
I over and open the lock. Mahogany drawer desk in the... Should I take over now?
No, I've got it.
Okay.
I walk over and open the drawer in the misogyny desk.
Okay.
The mahogany desk.
Did you do that on purpose?
You know what? You should take over. I think you need to take over.
Alright, I walk over and open a drawer in the misogyny desk. The drawers contain writing materials and documents that are very anti-feminine, arranged in an orderly fashion. And unfortunately, they don't seem to contain anything worth mentioning. But then a small picture in the drawer catches my eye. Oh wait, this is actually weird. It's a portrait of a small, friendly... she's not small. It's just a friendly-looking girl. With a faint smile on her face. I mean, she's small because she's in the picture, right? And, like, I'm wondering, like, oh, why is she so small? Why is she in here?
How did you get her in there?
I like the way you think. Okay. I hold it up, wondering who it could be.
It's probably Lynx's adopted daughter.
Whoa.
Pedophile.
Whoa! This deepens. Interesting. Oh! Suddenly we heart to hear our first shit. See, I'm having a stroke too. We start to hear footsteps coming this way, though they aren't that loud. They boom like thunder in the night. Kid and I jump up. Miguel swiftly conceals himself in the nearby shadows. Quick! Behind the door! Quick! Under the desk!
Quick, under the desk, because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
silly.
I know what's gonna happen. I've done this before.
Kid and I scurry down underneath the desk, curling up. I wrap her up in my arms.
Smaller than I thought it would be.
What?
The door opens with a sudden creak. We sit motionless, without making a peep. The quivering light of a candle spreads in from the doorway. Soon after, a hand holding a candlestick comes into view from behind the door. Tightening, I nervously hold my breath. When I look down, my heart skips a beat. With kids' lips right in front of me, I feel myself starting to lose control. Oh my god, so full and pink and glossy. My heart starts pounding faster and faster. I force myself to stop staring and shut my eyes tight.
I mean, is that all you're looking at is her lips?
Apparently, they're right in front of her face. Whoever opened the door doesn't seem to have any intention of entering the room. You want this one?
Thought I heard something. No reason for anybody to be in here, though, since the master is away. Still, with those poor? With those poor southerners on the move. It's never too safe to be sorry.
The door closes softly, covering the room in darkness once again. For a while we wait, not moving an inch. Footsteps echo away into the distance. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I can't stop thinking about how great she smells.
You're ruining my creepy atmosphere with your weird comments, Serge. Hey, how long are you gonna stick to me like that?
Huh? I mean, sorry. Quickly get up, bumping my head against the desk with a loud bang. Crawl out, rubbing my head. Oh man, that stings. Kid comes out next, crouching.
Good for her.
She looks me over and says, "Yeah, go." Oh,
You goof. You alright?
yeah, I'm fine.
So, Poor is up to something.
McGill says quietly, emerging from the shadows. Poor is a large country governing the southern continent. It's a pretty well developed and fairly prosperous place. But what would they be after in these outlands? Surely not the frozen flame. Whoa, I thought I said that wrong, but I didn't. Frozen flame.
Frozafly.
That's a frozen flame.
Surely not a Frozafly.
No matter how valuable it may be, in the end, it's just a jewel. Piece of rock. How valuable could it really be? Alright, we leave the study retracing our steps through the dark passageway. Finally, the passage comes out to a three-way branch. Descending staircase, passageways left and right. One on the left takes us back towards the terrace.
Okay, then
I
go
think
to
we
the right.
have... the right
wait.
is the ballroom.
Ballroom. Where haven't we gone?
So we can see if we can find another event in the library again, but we haven't descended the stairs, I think.
Oh, okay. Let's go down the stairs then.
That's the kind of game it is. You have to kind of check twice, maybe, but
Mm-hmm.
let's just do the new areas. As I start to slowly descend the stairs in dim light, I stretch my hands out in front of me to try and feel for something. What? What? Feel for what, Serge? However, I'm
Those
greeted.
lips.
All I'm greeted with is the
Searching for them in darkness.
moist feeling of these grimy stone walls.
Grimy stone.
Grimy. We've descended the staircase
The staircase.
to
We've
the
descended the staircase with the grimy stone walls.
yeah.
We enter the passageway on the right.
Okay.
The passageway makes a sharp turn to the right before stretching on through the subterranean maze. I will stop this voice now.
Okay.
Before long, we're greeted with a beautifully ornate set of doors on the right. Strange. There's a distinct smell of flowers coming from here. Enter the room.
Yeah.
This has never gone poorly for us yet, so.
Ooh, creepy liminal space mirror.
Yup, that's a liminal space mirror right there. We come to a comfortably decorated room. Small trinkets have been placed on the desk and shelves, adding some charm. The owner of this room has obviously gone to great lengths to try and bring a somewhat graceful lifestyle into this otherwise dark mansion. Still, the room seems to carry an unsettling stillness with it. Bet it's Lynx's daughter's room, she says, surveying some of the items. The letter on the desk and the warm teacup hint of a woman living here. However, after searching the room, no one is found.
Only women write letters and drink tea.
Mm-hmm. I've never met a man who can write.
Okay. Oh. Oh, that's cool. That's like McGill in the background.
Oh, that's badass. That's cool. He's just having a... Why he have blue hair, though? Oh, and there's Serge. And there's Kid.
Serge looks like a walking tentacle.
He, he does look like a walking tentacle.
Like have you ever played Maniac Mansion?
Or like Day of the Tentacle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the sequel to Maniac Mansion. So you are correct.
We got there in the end.
Yeah.
All we find are various odds and ends. A beautifully arranged set of flowers, a white handkerchief, carelessly tossed aside, a small bottle of perfume, and so on. Although this stuff adds atmosphere to the room, None of it is really worth anything to us.
If we get Parsec to work at some point, I would love to do like a point-and-click adventure. with
That'd be
you.
fun. Kid also seems to feel this way. Disregarding most of the stuff in here, she picks up a small box decorated with a serpentine coat of arms. However, like the rest of the items in here, looks like it's of little worth to us. What should I do now? Ask Kid to open the small box.
As Kid slowly opens the box, a comforting melody fills the air. Oh, very comforting. Oh, actually,
It's
this is
actually pretty
familiar.
comforting.
Yeah.
That song.
Kid suddenly says, standing up beside me, I look over to her, seeing her expression change to vulnerable curiosity, chasing a long-lost memory. You know this song, Kid?
Yeah. A long time ago, someone I knew once used to sing it. To me.
To you. Turns away from me, rubbing her eyes. Lots of dots.
Ellipses.
Kid? Say
British
softly.
ellipses.
I ellipses in British at you. Kid, I say softly, putting my hand on her shoulder. After a moment or two, she looks back at me. Tears are running down her cheeks. Without saying a word, Kid walks quickly to the door. Hey, wait up, Kid! Say, chasing after her.
Wait up, dumb kid.
As we continue through the passageway, everything's going normal until... Suddenly, something drops onto my hood. I run my fingers through it and manage to peel off a cold, slimy object. Uh-oh, somebody stuck a dildo up there. I look up at the ceiling.
Slimy.
Don't want to ask. I look up at the ceiling. There's thousands of disgusting little black things up there. Leeches!
Ah!
Yeah, you could scream. You can be the scream queen for us.
Ah!
The slimy, blood-sucking animals continue... I shouldn't be laughing, but... the slimy, blood-sucking animals
blood-sucking
continue to
animals.
fill on our heads. As we panic more and more, you know. Desperately, we try to shake them off. Yeah. But it's hopeless. There's too many of them. The crowd around us, homing in our presence from every direction. From the ceiling, the walls, the floor, everywhere. Gotta turn around. However, looking back the way we came, a countless number have started to crowd around. Oh my god, that's actually freaky.
Got
The
big Jane Prentice vibes.
Back behind us as well, blocking our only exit. Alright. What do we do?
Make a run for it.
Okay. That's the more interesting choice. We are fast.
We're fucking quick.
I can't stand this anymore. I've got to get out of here now. I start to bolt down the slimy, leech-filled corridor as fast as I can. As the leeches continue to rain on us, wiggling their ways down our shirts, sucking our blood with their tiny teeth. Do leeches have teeth? Is that what they do?
I mean, they have to.
Yeah. Have you ever played Another World?
I have not.
Or Out of This World? Like, the first
Have
enemy
I-
you encounter is a leech that you have to leap over, or, like, kick, and it kills you immediately. It's very sad.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
That's what that game is like. I might play it one day, again on stream. I continue to run and run and run and run. You frantically scurry down the passageway, worried for dear life, squishing their damp bundies under my feet. I suddenly take a bad step and slip on one of them, sending me flat on my back. Ah! I don't know how to scream very convincingly. Coming up from behind, Kid doesn't seem to see me. Kid! I yell, but it's too late. Unable to stop in time, she topples over me. You like that surge, don't you? Falling onto the leech-covered floor, too.
Surge!
Standing up, try to clean ourselves up, but it's useless. I'm barely able to get any of the bloodsuckers off me. More and more begin to drop down from the ceiling onto us. Never been anything half as foul as this. Never. Ugh. The two squirmed into my mouth. They wiggle around violently as they latch themselves onto my tongue. Oh my god. Spit the mouthful out and suppress the urge to open my mouth and scream again, despite the sharp pain now in my mouth from the cuts they've left. Suddenly, something strange happens. The leeches all simultaneously begin to squirm out from under my clothes, hair, and skin, heading back away from us. Travel a few feet down the corridor, and there begin to accumulate in some sort of mass. What the? As the last few leeches make their way over to the mass, it starts to form into humanoid shape. The figure solidifies moments later into some sort of blue monster. It's holding a huge scythe. Alright. Whoa!
Oh, it's an imp!
Alright, what do we do? Parry?
Parry!
As the demon brings its huge scythe around, I bring my knife forward, hoping to parry the blow. However, the demon easily anticipates my move and shifts the scythe downward at the very last moment. Ow! Blood spurts at my shoulder as the demon recoils. I grasp the wound, hoping to stop the blood. Suddenly, leeches start to come out from behind the demon, inching their way towards us once again.
This can't be real!
Kid shouts, shutting her eyes tightly. Suddenly, the leeches vanish into thin air. They mush... What? They mush be nothing more than hallucinations. Is that a pun? Is that like an actual pun they just put in there? Whoops.
Whoops.
I was so focused on the pun that we forgot to react. Before I have time to react, the demon whips its tail around, knocking me off balance. I hit floor with a thud as it stands here, cackling at me. I get up, rubbing the bruise on my calf. A brutal smile streaks across its face as I fix the grip on my knife. Attack, size it up, run!
Attack!
Okay. Switch my knife around for a backhand attack as the demon grins a disgusting smile at me. The second I see it focus, I see it break its focus, I lash out with my weapon. However, my dead-on attack only seems to graze the demon's skin.
What are you smiling at, freak?
As it gives us a twisted, fang-laden smile. Clean the sweat off my brow and try to keep focused. However, I can't help but notice the demon's eyes amidst all this. They've got such an unsettling quality to them, almost as if this thing harbors some sort of unimaginable intelligence. What am I saying? You can't get lost in things like that right now. Everybody knows that these things can trap your spirit with their eyes alone. All of a sudden, the demon starts to mutter something. A second later, it bursts into flames. Within a few moments, the flames die out and the demon is no more, gone without a trace. What the? Vague uneasiness sets in as I look around. Not a single scrap of evidence remains from that entire encounter. Is any of that even real? You want to take over?
Sure.
I'm gonna just
I'm-
drink the water.
I really think I'm starting to get the hang of this whole fighting thing. I'm barely hurt at all.
I like how we get the implication that he's a total amateur.
Yep.
I drank my water. And my avatar went all the way down.
Damn it, Serge. Why don't you bloody grow up and stop fighting like a man?
Yeah.
Kid's glare shoots into me like an icy lance. I swallow a dry gulp and continue down the corridor behind her.
1 second. Just a moment. Sorry about that.
No worries.
From here, the passageway stretches to the right and the left. Heading right will take us further into darkness, while turning left will take us back to the staircase. I think we should head right. After a little while, the dark passageway ends at a polished, robust set of doors. Kid crinkles her nose in disgust. Something strange about this place. It don't feel right, mate. Probably just my imagination, though. Standing here in the cold darkness, Kid's hollow laugh does nothing but add to my fear. Go into the room.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? This game's
Yeah, of
all about
course.
the events. Whoa.
These are apparently Lynx's quarters. No one seems to be here, however. We're right on top of you now, Lynx. Say your prayers, you bastard. Looking around, it's a very dilapidated room. Furniture is thrown about in all directions, and almost nothing matches. Taking a look at the room as a whole, there's no sense of harmony whatsoever. It's very suggestive of a chaos in the mind, is what it suggests. Alright. The key to that vault's gotta be in here somewhere, Kid says as she starts to search. Frozen flame, here we come. I sift through a number of odd items adorning the room. There's a cluttered desk, a painting that's hanging unevenly on the far wall, and a picture on the side table, among other things. In the corner of the room stands a tall, curious object of some sort. A scarlet cloth has been placed over it, covering it up. I slowly reach my hand to uncover it. Mikhail suddenly says, "Please avoid reckless interference."
McGill RoboCop. I think he might be RoboCop.
I think he's RoboCop. I think that is the voice I have chosen for him and the personality the game has given him. Taking his advice, I returned my hand to my side. However, the cloth suddenly starts to fall off on its own. I didn't... Oh, that's here.
I didn't touch it. I swear.
What? Did you just... Oh, that's not Miguel. What? Did you just leap off all by herself?
I think McGill's getting sassy on us.
Kid asks, rolling her eyes. Sassy Miguel. A large mirror has been uncovered. Fancily decorated, it looks to be a high-price
Arabesque.
arabesque, thank you, arabesque antique. Got an awful bad feeling about this. Then, all of a sudden... Fuck that! Fuck that! Fuck all of that!
The reflection of the Venus statue opens its eyes, staring at us through the mirror. I don't know why I turned into a kid all of a sudden.
Is there something you seek? The statue's reflection asks. Alright. Oh,
Sorry, you can.
I don't
you can
know.
take
I
it
don't
around.
know whom. Okay. In a soft, womanly voice. Well, I didn't do a soft, womanly voice.
That's okay.
The voice seems to be coming from the statue in front of me, but only the mirror's reflection seems to be moving. It can talk! McGill.
Oh. It's a mirror of whispers.
McGill says, examining it closely. But what is it?
Mirror of echoes, shadows, whispers? That's what it was. It's a looking glass that harbors a living spirit. The spirit is free to roam throughout nearby mirrors, able to see into our everyday lives. They are known to be quite wise. Is there anything you wish to ask?
That is so weird that we're playing this right now, because I'm like actually writing a script with the same exact idea, but for a comedy sketch. Wow, a million questions come to mind. Ask about links. Ask where the key to the treasure vault is. Ask about kids'
measurements.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Ask
the
where the-
pervy option.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna, but do you want to?
Can you feel me winking at you?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
No, we don't have to.
No, do it.
Okay.
Kids' measurements burst out of my mouth with a big smile. I duck out of the way as Kid begins to slap and punch me, desperately trying to keep my eyes on the mirror.
Suddenly, its surface begins to ripple. Could it really know this much? Boy, this thing's gonna be good. Slowly, numbers start to form on the dark surface. 66. 5. 9. What kind of measurements are those? Momentarily catching her attention, Kid also starts staring at the numbers, scratching her head. After a moment, McGill offers a simple answer in apathetic monotone. Height?
Height.
Oh,
Height, shoe size, and ring size.
Foot size.
Foot size.
Foot size.
oh man, what a jip. You ever use that term?
The jib?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I have never used it in my life.
I've never said what a jip. I'm usually just like, oh man, I got gypped.
Oh, that's true. But I think we should put that in vogue. What a jip.
What a jip.
I want to look at the audio. Oh yeah, your audio is being captured. That's good.
Good,
I
good.
was-
It'd
I
be
was-
very awkward if it
I
wasn't.
was
for the
like-
guys.
It happened before, but I didn't have it scrolled up all the way on the audio mixer. And I was like, I need to see it. I need to see all three. All right. Excuse me, Miss Venus, ma'am. However, the mirror has already returned to its normal appearance, reflecting nothing but the ugly room back at me. Aw, fuck. McGill.
Oh,
The spirit has apparently migrated to another mirror.
McGill says. Really?
right.
Do that? Damn. Laughing at my misfortune, Kid adds.
Come on. What more could a guy ask for than to know the great kid's ring size? So which, Jesus Christ. So which did you want to buy me, Serge? Clothes, shoes, or jewelry?
Me and my big mouth. closing in on the 2-hour mark.
Yes, we are. I don't suppose there's a
No,
quick
but
save?
I can save state. Yeah.
Okay. We might want
Can-
to.
Yeah. Do you want to stop now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. How are you? Well, let's do some closing thoughts as well.
Okay, sure.
How do you like it so far?
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's got a good atmosphere that it occasionally just sort of stabs itself in the foot with.
Yeah. But I like that, I love
Yeah.
stuff that, like, establishes itself and then kind of, like, knows that it's, like,
It's still a game.
yeah, it's still a game, and also, like, just stuff in real life doesn't have to take itself seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that adds to the realism and the humor, I appreciate stories like that very much.
Yeah.
Let's see, system. Do I have a save state? There we go, under tools. Okay, guys. My model is acting weirder tonight than usual. That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. I have the light on me and everything. I just wonder if I'm being lit up wrong or whatever. But whoever joined tonight, we will continue this soon, I think. We'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn off the creepy music so we don't, like, creep people out. So that was fun.
That was fun.
I hope everybody gets a good rest tonight. Drink lots of water. It's hot where I am, so stay cool. And, Amelia, you have yourself a grand night as well.
You too as well.
Okay.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. And, yeah, talk to you soon. This was fun.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'll let you go.
Okay. Have a good evening.
You too. Bye. Guys. Let's do a raid somewhere. Raid, raid, raid. Alright. My friend Jay is doing Phantasy Star Online. That's the easy choice. Yeah, Leon. We did enjoy ourselves. I hope you enjoyed the story, too. We'll be continuing it soon. Thanks for stopping by. We're gonna raid my friend J-Man. He's doing Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst, a game we play together. Soon, I hope. So, everybody have a good night once again. And I see you on the next stream. Thanks for coming. Have a good night.